Before I was famous, I was the girl of the family, the girl that lived comfortably unaffected, the girl who humbly abided by the family values and norms, walked freely on streets and cherished her peace. The shy kind who so often kept away from social gatherings, an introvert by character. Now that I am famous, things are serendipitous and unbargained for. It is really complicated and difficult even to do the mild things. The privacy that I cherished is no more. Being a public figure is being a city property and publicly owned. Everybody has an opinion of who you should be rather than who you are as a person. So much is cited and casted against us, fed to the community, sometimes with little or no truth of who we are at all, which even makes life harder if you have no clear, defined goal or purpose of your life. Sometimes I wish I was nominate and unidentified, to walk down the streets and talk to anybody freely without being afraid of judgment, just like anyone else. Everything is unreal. Being a people's person at a tender age, I was exposed to leadership from my nursery as a class monitress to the head of the prefectorial body in my high school. With the mantle I wore, I learned to deal with fame, criticism, leadership roles from entrepreneurship classes, theory to practical. I dealt with drama, conflict, and sometimes hate. Growing up, I passed through a lot, just like anybody else. Yes, sometimes lessons are best learned from pain, and I must admit that I learned the hard way. Whatever I passed through has molded me to be the Jolie that I am today. I possibly could have not been who I am today. I am not afraid of criticism or even hate because I have come to realize that as you grow and elevate in life to be a somebody, it just becomes someone's divine duty or some people's divine duty to stab you, permit me to annoy you. To me, giving up is not in my vocabulary. I do not seek validation, and I am so unapologetic for who I am. Always make hay when the sun shines. I did, and indeed 16 was my lucky number.
Tukaba tugiye kubagezaho nyampinga w'u Rwanda w'ibihumbi 2016 ugiye kwambika ikamba. Umukobwa twatoye kuri no mugoroba, twagendeye ku bwiza, tugendera ku bwenge, tugendera yewe n'uburyo atugezaho ibitekerezo bye. Ni umukobwa twizera ko azagaragaza u Rwanda neza mu mahanga mu marushanwa yose y'ubwiza. ni umukobwa duhaye ubutumwa bwo kutazatenguha u Rwanda igihe azaba agiye kuruhagararira, akaba umukobwa w'intangarugero uzatanga ibyo afite byose kugira ngo isura y'umwana w'umukobwa n'isura ya Miss Rwanda ibashe kugera kure hashoboka. Uwo mukobwa duhaye amahirwe tugendeye ku bisabwa byose ni umukobwa wambaye nimero 16.
There is nothing in this world as beautiful as living to witness your dreams come true. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I was worthy the most prestigious crown. It was surreal. The memories are vivid. They are still live.
Ingabire Immaculée w'imyaka 48 ni umurezi ku kigo cyitwa Shalom Academy.
Amateka ya Mutesi Jolly yakuze ari umwana, icyambere yari umunyabwenge amaze kujya mu ishuri. Yari umunyabwenge, yabonaga amanota yaruzuzaga 100% bikantangaza. Akura atyo abo wa mbere. Ariko no mu buzima busanzwe iyo twatwicaye nkabana n'umwana ukora imirimo w'umwete utigada nk'abandi. Akura ameza atyo rero, afite ubwenge, abana n'abandi, ariko akagira no guceceka, akagira ikintu cyo guceceka cyane buhoro.
It was a year that enabled me to pursue my dreams, to give back to the community, execute my duties as I was entrusted. Everything was just memorable.
Morani ishema no kuba nza hano tukaganira na mushiki wanyu uko muri basaza banjye nkunda cyane, ariko uyu munsi bwo mufite n'ideni rikomeye, ngira ngo ubwo beruka kuza ahangaha mu mwaka wa 2016 twaraganiriye babwira ko nshobora kuba ahangaha mfitemo umugabo, ariko nta muntu uragira ijambo riri seri yambwira.
Of course, as a public figure, I had my own ups and downs. And despite the ups and downs, the highs and the lows, I'm forever grateful for my family, friends, fans, the media, who gave me a shoulder to lean on amidst 1,000 thoughts with a cold feet. Thanks for making my reign a success and a memorable year forever. But either way, I am also grateful for the lessons learned.
Jolly, abantu benshi batekereza yuko ushobora kuba uri umuntu ufata imyanzuro yawe ukayihagararaho, ari nacyo kintu abantu bamwe bakeka ko cyangwa bitiranya no gusuzugura. Bimeze gute?
Ikibazo nzi kiba akenshi hari contradiction ya Jolly. Initially, Jolly wondiwe na Jolly the people want me to be. So ibyo rero iyo bihuye bigomba contradicting, because there is who I am before abantu bamenya. Hari Jolly wo mu muryango uko nakuze, ufite indangagaciro ze, ufite uko yarezwe, utegekwa na mama we, ufite principles z'ubuzima bwe. So wowe kubera ko mbonye ejo bundi ntabwo uzanshyiraho umurongo wo kubaho. So ubu rero uburyo kingiye mbyakira, one, ndabizi neza ko sitegeko ko numva ikintu kimwe n'undi muntu. Ikindi wanza kuvugwa yaheze mu nda ya nyina. Icyagatatu, as long as I know what I'm doing, nzi icyo nshaka gukora, mfite intego yanjye ndimo kuzigeraho, wowe komeza uvuga uzavaho wenda ube n'umufana cyangwa se nutaba n'umufana nibikureba. Si itegeko, kuko ikintu ngerageza ni ukugira ngo nitandukanye n'ibyo abantu bamvuga. I create a different brand from what people think I am. Niba bavuze ko Jolly ari umwemezi, wenda hari aho nshaka no kugira ngo asuzugura umuntu, simbyanze, ariko mvuge ko ntabwo ndi marayika ariko byibuze nuhura na John ukamuganiriza ubone ko atandukanye na wa wundi abantu bamuvuga biterwa wenda na situation twahuriyemo kuko nuza utari mu murongo w'ibyo ndimo ntabwo ubwo hari agahana agasuzuguro kaza kuko hari aho ngira pride kuko I don't lower my standards just to fit into another one's line. Ibyo ngibyo I don't do that.
Now, being an introvert who is not a social butterfly, now exposed as a public figure in our society where people think they have the divine duty to decide on who you should be, it just contradicted with my character of just being so voracious and somebody that speaks of no gray colors. And one of the greatest lessons that I learned was self-affirmation, confidence, self-esteem, and having a clear goal and having a purpose in your life. Those are the three pillars that I had to lean on to push me through the controversy, through, of course, the contradiction that came along with the character and what the expectations of the society. Growing up, I was raised by a very loving and caring mother, very hardworking. Just after the loss of my beloved dad, who left me at the age of 6 months. So she always told me that the deeds of the kid are appreciated or please the mother, which in my local language can be interpreted as ibikorwa by'umwana bishimisha nyina gusa. So growing up with such a perception, I grew up with self-affirmation, with a belief that I do not have to seek validation from anybody else. I grew up with a belief in myself. I grew up knowing what I wanted in my life. I had a clear vision of who I wanted to be and who I was. And this is a great message that I need to give to the young girls out there who would fear to come out to pursue their dreams because of fear of criticism, fear of failure, fear to be mocked, fear to be envied, fear to be in one way or another, because it takes two to tango, just to rub shoulders with anybody. Rule number 1, you are who you are because it's who you are, not because somebody else has to approve that. You are beautiful because you are beautiful, not because somebody else has to prove that. You are smart because you are smart, not because somebody else has to approve that. You do not have the divine duty to accept or be whoever or whatever everybody else wants you to be. You are who you are because it's who you are. Embrace the true you. Make mistakes, learn through them, and grow. Stop seeking validation. You are who you are because it's who you are, not because somebody else has to approve that. Self-affirmation, resilience, confidence, commitment, discipline is vital in this journey of growth.